Mike here with Z-Man Fishing, Take the Bait Guide Service. Hey, just a couple days away, you guys, until that Minnesota fishing opener. I cannot wait to get out on Lake Minnetonka. The weather's going to be cold, maybe rainy, typical opener weather, but what do you expect? I mean, that's just the way things go. Hey, last time we talked about some walleyes out on Minnetonka and some of the baits that I love to throw for walleyes. I've got a couple awesome early baits for bass, early season baits, and I mean they work year round as well, but it has to go back with those Z-Man fishing products. If you guys haven't tried the Shrooms Micro Finesse Jig, smaller jig, this one is in a candy craw. This bait is, you know, instead of candy craw, how about candy for bass? Awesome little jig. Here's what it looks like. I've got a video that I'm going to be posting too of how this thing reacts in the water with the trailer on it. Bass chomp these, especially early season. It's such a small profile finesse bait. You know, if that water is cold and those fish aren't moving much, I guarantee I'll be throwing this looking for some fish. The cool thing about this bait too is you can put a number of trailers on this bait. You can put a little Slim Z swim bait on the back end. You can put a TRD. I like to put the TRD Craw Z. You put it on there, it looks amazing in the water. You could put one of the Bug Z on there. You could put just about anything, a TRD Hog Z. You can put just about anything on this bait, but it's a phenomenal early season bass bait. Finesse bait, you can swim it, move it a little bit faster if you're fishing some weeded areas. You can get it to the bottom and hop it. I like to twitch this bait in some sand. It's dynamite bait. Love this bait. One of my favorites, go-to baits, early season bass. Another one is the TRD Tube Z. You don't hear a lot about this bait. It's been around for quite a while. It's a smaller profile bait. This one's in a green pumpkin. It's pretty similar to the Tickler Z that came out last year. I find this just a little bit smaller of a bait than that, but they're very similar. This has got the little bumps on it. Another super great bait early season to kind of just either swim it or bounce it off the bottom. This is also a great bait. It catches everything too. Just like both of these baits, you know, if you're smallmouth fishing, you cannot go wrong with either of these baits. So it doesn't matter if it's largemouth, smallmouth. It just doesn't matter. Awesome baits to throw. You know, and then we talked about pike. You know, on Minnetonka, all your pike basic lures that you would normally throw, whether it's a spinner bait or some kind of spoon. The Z-Man Sling Blade Z is one that I like to throw, a spinner bait. Bluegill color is this bait right here, so it's a great bait. But you can throw like a diesel minnow and a 5-inch, a swim bait that Z-Man makes that's bigger. But your typical baits for opener on Minnetonka or anywhere for pike, a jerk bait, the one I showed you the other day in the other video, the Shadow Rap Shad, that's another one that I catch a bunch of pike on. And then you guys all know what this is. That's a bass bait, right? The Jackhammer Chatterbait. Obviously, you're going to catch bass on this bait, but if the pike are going to and you got to get in some weeds, why not throw a Jackhammer Chatterbait? You can put a lot of different trailers. I like to put a smaller trailer on to start the year, 3-inch maybe, Minnow Z. You can go a little bit bigger as well, like a 4-inch scented Paddler Z, or you could do a 5-inch Minnow Z or a Diesel Minnow as well on the back of these. Or Razor Shad is another option too, but these things catch a ton of pike. So, you know, your typical pike baits will work as well. So, you guys, it's opener. Can't wait. Couple days here. Get yourself ready to go. Have a plan. Pay attention to what the weather's doing. Got a feeling those water temps are going to actually come down with this cold weather that we've got now coming in. But, hey, stay safe out there. Best time of year, in my opinion. It's the start of the fishing opener. Good luck and catch some fish, you guys.